Our spirit. What is it? Where does it go? Are we able to see them using our mind's eye? If so, just what can spirit teach us? Welcome to School Through Spirit. Host DeEtte Renee is a certified psychic medium and master teacher of psychic and mediumship development through LWISSD. DeEtte was born knowing spirit and now is here to help you better understand the spirit world. And now your host, DeEtte Renee.
Good Monday morning, everybody. Welcome. This is DeEtte here, School Through Spirit with the Edge Network, coming to you every Monday morning at 9 a.m.-ish. Just bringing a little bit of spiritual awareness into our daily lives. Good morning, Keith. Good morning. Top of the hour, we always bring in Neil Dahl and Walsh because I simply love him. I think he's got a lot to talk about. Thank you, Keith. A lot of good stuff. And I know a lot of people don't quite remember the guy, but you know what? He's there. I do know he's remembered because some infamous people that I know, I love, brought him up lately. So the way of Donald is coming back. The bottom of the hour, we are doing our 5-card stud. This is, good morning, Tim. This is where we do a highlighted deck. And it's a different, believe it or not, it has been, except for maybe once or twice, a different deck for, I think, 3 years now, 2-3 years, whatever. I don't know what this has been. This has been a lot of different decks. Who would have known? So, but we do come through to highlight them. Why? Because we like to give everybody that little 5 minutes to say, here's your deck. I'm getting this out there. I want you to be able to see the deck, how it works, how it's used, what I think about it. And it's not that my thoughts really matter, but it gives you an idea. And if it's a deck that you're just going, oh my God, I have to have that deck. So this week's deck is Spirit Cards Oracle Deck by John Moseley. And it is, I have no clue who's the publication. Maybe we'll figure that out when we get into it. Maybe we'll figure out. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a little shiny with the covers on. Very pretty though. I cannot wait for this. I really can't. This one's kind of exciting me. I will not tell you. The ones I've been receiving are exciting the heck out of me. I mean, they always do, but these ones are like, wow, incredible, incredible. So, guys, and summer has started. So, I apologize or welcome to it, but the chaos of my life. Why? Because grandbabies are here, and they will come in, and they will say hi, and they will wave, and they will do the 5-card stud sometimes. Sometimes they won't, and it's a beautiful thing in my life, and I love it, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. But yes, for those that it is coming with a warning that some people that like the straight and area radio show maybe a little chaotic. I don't know. I'm not guaranteeing anything. So what's on the agenda today? Short, sweet, pretty. I don't think I've ever seen this page. And it's funny because I was just thinking about this. Oh my gosh, literally, hair still wet, taking a shower, thinking about a friend of mine, and thought about this. It says, and with this, it's because my friend has lots of PTSD issues, doesn't know how to deal with it. And I was thinking to myself, I went, Spirit, I don't know how to help this person. They said, tell them to send love. I went, oh, that will fix it. So it says, you can respond to a situation normally, how it's usually done, or naturally, not how you normally do, but by what comes naturally. And you do this by acting lovingly, because I tell you this, nothing is more natural than love. So true. So incredibly true. Okay. Now, I know a lot of people on this subject are going to tell me that's a bunch of hocus pocus. That's a bunch of BS, blah, 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 blah. But it is true. Okay. I will tell you, there is no truer statement than this one you will ever find in the existence of humanity. Okay. Really, it's not. Now, do I recognize that we have gotten away from the word love, the feeling of love? Yes, I do. Why? Because we put the terminology of love into I am madly in love with you. I am intimately in love with you. I am falling in love with you. We have taken the word love and turned it into a Valentine's Day heart mushy, here you go, black and white thing. That's what we've turned it into. And it's really not done it justice. It really isn't. That should have been a whole nother term, a whole nother word, a whole nother feeling. Okay. And I know you're going, oh my gosh, how is that? Simply because love is really what our soul is. It's what our soul feels. It is what really does make the world go round. And it's, again, guys, it's not about falling in love with somebody. That is not it at all. At all. Love is one of those terms or feelings that is unconditional. It transcends time. It transcends space. It transcends gender. It just goes across all platforms. All platforms, okay? It's not supposed to be eerie. It's not supposed to be creepy. It's not supposed to be uncomfortable. None of that. We as a people took the word, put it onto something else, and made it either endearing or creepy. That's what we did. That's what we did. You know, instead of going, I'm just going to feel this. I am going to express this. Now, when you're struggling in life, you may find that is the one thing you're not really feeling. That is the one thing you're not looking at. That's the one thing you're not addressing. It's love. Okay? And what I mean that, it is that feel good, I want somebody else to feel good feeling. It's really hard to explain. I started doing this so many years ago. Oh my gosh. 2012, 2013. And didn't even know what the heck I was doing. And I think I've told this story. It's been years and years and years ago. And I had this job up north. And I was really struggling with a manager. I was really, really struggling with one of my bosses. And I'd never, ever encountered this before. I'd never up to that point encountered a struggle with a boss that I didn't want to go into work. I wanted to run. I wanted to hide. I wanted to rip their head off. I mean, you name it, I wanted to do it. None of it was positive. And I was talking to somebody else that had worked with her. And she said, no, I get her. I understand. I know what you're getting through. And she's not a tough cookie. She just really has had a hard life. And she's always struggling to really keep that position in life and go forward. She goes, why don't you just send her some love? And I thought to myself, what the heck are you talking about? Send this woman love? Are you kidding me? And this is back when I used to smoke cigarettes. And I can remember I pulled up to the building. I sat in my car and I lit up a cigarette. And all I could think was, I don't want to go in there. I'm going to quit today. I'm done. I'm not even going to walk. I'm just done. I can't handle this feeling anymore. And that was at the beginning of smoking that cigarette. By the time I was done, I thought, let's give this a try. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to sit here and breathe. And I'm going to intentionally just say, love, I love you, I'm sending you love, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't put a feeling with it, but I did put a word into it. And I sent it and I sent it and I sent it. And I thought, I sent this into, I sent this love to her. Sorry, I had to address that. But I tried it. I went into work that day. And this lady was amazing. Like, every issue that she ever had with me was gone. And I went, whoa, okay. It was a beautiful shift. I thought, oh my God, if every shift could be that way, it'd be so amazing. And then the next day I tried it again. And it was just equally as great. And I kept going for a few weeks. And then, like anything else, kind of fell to the wayside. And so did the happiness of my life. So did the happiness. Why? Because I started to struggle with her again and struggle with the issues. And she seems to struggle. And it was just her life, or at least her job life, seemed to be going to hell in a handbasket. And I thought, what has changed? And I went, oh, I stopped doing this. Well, let's start it again. So mid-shift, I just stopped there. I went to the bathroom. I sat on the toilet. I said, I just love you. I just want to send you love. And I started giving it with feeling. Like just this feeling inside that you're another human being. I'm going to open up my heart chakra. I'm just going to send this out to you. Just not like a ball hitting her in the chest, but I love you. And something happened because things shifted. And every day I sent that same feeling with a little bit more intensity. And what I mean by intensity is not forcefulness hitting her, but intensity on my side of amping up the I love you. Just, I love you. You're a human. You're a soul. You're on this planet with me. And I'm working with you by choice. I realized I'm not there by force. I was there by choice. So I'm going to send this to you. And I did. And she started to confide in me. She gave me a raise. She gave me special duties that she felt I could do. And life at work started to become amazing. Because not only did things with her start to really change, but everybody else did too. I thought, wow, there's something to this. Oh, this is awesome. Well, by midwinter, she had lost her job, and it really sucked. It really did. Because at that point, I really was in that habit of sending her love. But I also understand why the mutual agreement to separate was there. But when she left, I stopped sending love. And I found out I became angry. I became all these things. And I didn't realize it at the time. But this is who I was when her and I were having issues. I didn't have love in my life. I didn't think about love. I didn't have any of that. And it really had very little to do with her. It had to do with me. She was more than likely just responding off of what I was giving. And the last thing I was giving was love. I was giving frustration and anger and sadness and pain and all this other stuff. And it wasn't like it was directed towards her or anybody. It's what I was. It's what I was what I was expressing. Even if I look at somebody and say, oh my God, you're doing an amazing job, because I really meant it, they didn't take it as that, because the feeling I was giving with it, I could give the words and I could mean the words, but the feeling wasn't there. So it would fall on deaf ears. And it took me literally years to realize what I'd done in one summer was changed me. But it was the brink of it. It was the start of it. And I will tell you, it was a very tip start, because I didn't recognize what was happening, but I'd started to see some proof in the pudding. And then over the years, especially the last few years, I've been getting more reminders of it. A dear friend of mine, up in Minnesota, put a post up a couple of years ago and said, we really need to take the time to send love to each other. Just to say I love you, not to be afraid of it, not to run from the words, but to say it often, say it randomly, say it to somebody you barely know. Just say it. It was really interesting because shortly thereafter, I got just a simple message, I love you. And I was put off. I did not know how to take that. It made me feel good, but I didn't know how to take it. And I responded back with, I love you too. Well, I did. But I sat there going, what did I just do? Am I confessing something? Well, no. Because my brain was putting it in the I love you romantic way. Not the just I love you as a person. I love you as a soul. And over a few years, I've gotten those messages randomly. I love you. And I've sent them randomly. And it's really amazing. And through time, I've also learned to sit there through different situations in my life. And I will tell you what, I don't use it often enough, but I'm beginning to use it more and more because I was really only putting it in the, I feel an argument come on. I'm just going to sit back and say love and see if it stops. And it works. I'll tell you what, it works. It works beautifully to sit there and go to get out of an argument. And it doesn't get you out of the argument. What it does is it switches it to a putting love into it. Love diffuses it. Love starts to put in the what's important and takes the anger out of it, takes those words out of it. And then more recently, I found myself walking down the street or in a store or any place else or at an event and seeing somebody and just in my mind, somebody walks by and I have this feeling, I go, oh God, I love you. And I don't say it, but I think it. And I send that energy out there. I love you. It's very simple. And I don't know what it does for the other person, but I know for me, it changes me. It changes my energy. It changes my world. And I go, oh my God, wow. I'm starting to feel different. Me. It began to take the negative, the heavy away. And it starts to put in a lighter, happier feeling of, I just love you. I love you. I love me. I love my situation. I love my body. Whatever it is, it's putting that feeling into it and going, this is where life is supposed to be. Now think of if you responded if every time you went to have a situation and you went, I am going to sit with this and respond in a loving manner. And what I mean by that is not getting the random thoughts in your head that are negative. Just not having those thoughts. Not even thinking positive, just thinking lovingly. And not responding with a comeback, but instead responding with an understanding. We start to recognize how different we are. Now, I tried this last weekend. I tried it because I've been thinking a lot about me lately. And again, pushing the love out there and trying to figure out why I always feel different. Is it the love? Is it communicate? What is it? And I was at an event, and I have amazing people there. God, I was at this event. I love people. There was somebody that was there that surprised the heck out of me. And it was a person that I've never walked up to. I've wanted to come up and say, I wanted to come up and give a hug. I wanted to say, oh my God, I want to meet you. I want to talk to you. You seem amazing. But for whatever reason, I stay clear. And I probably throw a lot of horrible feelings towards this person, not even knowing it, not even expressing it, because it has nothing to do with them. And it had absolutely nothing to do with them. Fearful of them. Why? Because they're such an amazingly strong person. Everything that I'm not. And intimidated the heck out of me. And when I seen him this time, because I've been thinking a lot over the last few weeks about why am I so awkward? Why do I have a hard time expressing? Why do I have a hard time walking up to somebody? Why do I have a hard time being this person? Why do I send these negative feelings out? Not even knowing. And my normal way of responding to somebody would have been, oh, nice to see you, and totally ignore the person yet again. And send those feelings that they're quite used to getting from me. And again, it has nothing to do with them. Instead, I went, oh my God, hi, I'm so glad to see you. And I just thought about love. And I thought, I need to explain to them why I have such a hard time. And it didn't come with the, I'm insecure about myself. Instead, it came with giving an understanding of my learning how to communicate with people, because I was so isolated growing up. And the harder I have to communicate with somebody, it's literally because I see strengths in them or weaknesses within myself. But the whole time, I just kept love going. And it was amazing because, granted, anybody standing there probably would have thought, God, she's whacked out. I probably would have thought the same. Like, what the hell is she doing? But I really wanted to change something into a friendship. To be vulnerable, to send love, and start a new path. And I think it worked because I just wanted to start acknowledging that. And I wanted to put it into that into a different realm. And I'm finding that when we send love and we feel love, there's no part of life that it doesn't affect, because we always want to put love into the people pleasing or people area. We do. Why? Because that's where that word has been put, or with our dog or our cat, our plants. But love can really be put into anything. Love the mess of a financial situation you got yourself in, or love into the job that you hate because you put yourself there because you spent all this thousands of dollars on education into something you never wanted to do. Love in the crappy car you have. Love into everything. Because that's when you're going to start to see things change. And I know it sounds so so weird. And you can hear my throat. I keep getting caught up on my throat chakra because I struggle with it too. But to continue to send that love. Now again, it's not the love we've turned life into. It's that beautiful, inward, amazing feeling of I am so happy to be here and in this situation to experience this. Because that's when you're going to start to see things change. That's when you're going to start to see things shifting. That's when you're going to start to see your life grow. Natural is love. Babies love. They do. They just love. And that's what's natural. Normal is what we turn them into. So start to think about that word going through this next week. Take it out of the husband, the child, the dog arena, and put it into everything. Put it into something that is not passionate, oh my God, I want to lay down with you, love. And put it into, I just love existence. Start to see how your life begins to change, how you begin to feel differently, and how people react differently to you. You might be surprised. I know I am every time I do it. And I know I'm going to continue to do it. Will I fall short sometimes? Oh, God, yes. But I will also grow. So with that being said, guys, we're going to take a quick station break. And when we come back, we will have our 5 cards done. This has been DeEtte, School Through Spirit with the Edge Network. See you in a few.
Attention, curious practitioners in the realm of transformative experiences, holistic wellness, intuitive guidance, and metaphysical arts. Are you ready to expand your horizons and take your practice to new heights? Join the Edge Partner Directory, where your expertise can shine and your services can transform lives. We are dedicated to creating a community of practitioners who are as curious and passionate as you are about guiding others on their journeys of self-discovery, healing, and growth. As a member of the Edge Partner Directory, you will connect with a network of like-minded practitioners who share your curiosity and passion for exploring the depths of human potential, and showcase your unique offerings to a diverse audience of seekers actively looking for transformative experiences here, there, and everywhere. Embrace your curiosity and take the next step in your practice's journey to becoming an Edge Partner. Learn more at edgedirectory.net. Again, go to edgedirectory.net.
Explore your higher consciousness with the Edge Media Platform. We're a multimedia platform dedicated to connecting curious teachers and seekers in a safe, welcoming space. Dive into spiritual growth with our print magazine, digital content, podcasts, and in-person experiences. Whether you're seeking wisdom or sharing it, we're here to inspire and uplift your journey, here, there, and everywhere. Connect with us today.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is School Through Spirit with the Edge Network coming to you. Gosh, my throat chakra is just messing with me today. Coming to you every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, or really close to it. I do my best, but I will tell you what. And then I stop and I think to myself, why am I trying so hard? I'm showing up consistently every Monday morning. Everybody that knows me knows I let life get in the way. And that's okay. That's okay. It's so funny, guys. I literally you just heard the topic, and you know I'm about science and symbols and this and that. Well, I will tell you what. My sister does come in the form of butterflies and dragonflies all the time. Every once in a while, a daisy, when she's really finding me stubborn, she'll come in the band journey. And she just sent me a message. I literally got done, went to grab randomly, because trust me, I've got a few steel letter openers here, and they all got something different on them. Actually, yeah, they do. They're all different. I randomly reached out and grabbed one, never think, and I get the one with butterflies today. And I didn't even realize it was in there because I had been grabbing the peacocks forever, or the cranes, and forgot this was even there. So here I got a message of I love you. I love this. See, guys, it works. Believe it or not, it works. So the Spirit Cards Oracle deck by John Moseley. He did the art and the text, and I love that. Again, here's a beautiful box. It says the Spirit Cards were created from the inspired artwork of John Arthur Moseley. His art is an honoring of the divine feminine, sacred masculine, and a celebration of beauty, wisdom, and spirit of the animals, plants, and natural elements of the sacred earth. These cards are different from most oracle card decks in that they were birthed from the artwork first, and the paintings they inspired and activate purely from viewing and meditating on them. Oh, I love that. Each card is meant to be experienced on a feeling level and in the heart, then allowing for the meaning insights to arise. The accompanying guidebook has descriptions of the paintings and further insights by the artist. These cards resonate with aspects of ourselves that awaken a remembrance of who and what we truly are and our connection with the sacredness of life. Oh, together we rise. This book includes 44 spirit cards printed large format with gold gilded edges, along with accompanying 108-page guidebook. Also included is a beautiful drawstring bag for protecting and carrying the cards. I love that. Is for more of these cards, contact spiritcards.com. So I'm not sure if that's who published them. I don't know. So, but I will tell you what. This sounds like it is a deck after my own heart. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I love this. No, I don't need any more. That's so funny. I love this book. This guy made a deck of looking at the pictures and bulleted number 1. Major box, tick. Number 2, tick. I love that opening. Pretty and simple. Tell you what, he's winning in my book already. Okay. Thin book, a little bit bigger. Got to have a little bit bigger purse. Not going to fit in the pocket. That's okay. Oh, and pictures. Not huge, but pictures, and you can see the details. Super awesome. Super awesome. Love it. This guy's winning so far. I haven't even looked at these cards yet, and it's winning. It's winning so far. Guys. He put the cards in the bag. He put the cards in the bag. It is a velvet bag. It's not one of them crappy, shouldn't say it that way. It's a heavy duty velvet bag. Wow. So far, again, this guy is winning. This guy is winning. It's like he got into my brain and said, I'm going to make a deck that DeEtte will approve. Gold. Beautiful. Open them some more. See what's in there. Let's see. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Ooh. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh, I was like, that looks like a snake. It is a snake. I love it. I love it. So let's see what these cards have to say. So far, these cards, I'm just in my head. Can you see? I'm like, oh, I love these cards. A little bigger for me to show. That's only downfall. So I'm going to switch them this way. Be a little harder for me to shuffle, but it can be done. It can be done. So what are we doing? 5 cards done. What is 5 cards done? 5 cards done is where I'm going to read 5 cards individually. 5 cards individually. Okay. Get them out there writing. And I'm going to put those out there. You get to pick a number 1 through 5. Or you can pick more than one number. It's really up to you. I don't really care. It's up to you. So, but that's your message for the week. That is your, here you go. For what do I need? Boom. There you go. Now, you can also wait until I read them all, because after I read them all individually, I'm going to read them as all of them together. So you can wait for that. Now, if you really want, you can write down several issues in your life and put a number next to it and get multiple messages. That's how this becomes very personal. And it's so weird because you would think this would not be a personal way of doing it. But trust me, I get people messaging me all the time going, oh my God, DeEtte, that blew me away. I so needed that. That totally made sense. I'm like, well, there you go. There you go. So, it's so quiet in my head right now. It's like quiet. It's insane. I love it. So card number 1. Ooh, water spirit. Water spirit. Fluidity, flow, and grace. Water spirit. Gorgeous. Simply gorgeous. Not only you're getting the water and you're getting all that extra, you're also getting the way lines underneath. I don't know if you guys see that, but it's the water lines underneath the grid that really, really runs the energy of the earth. It's a whole nother subject. But when I'm looking at this card, what I'm really feeling is that fluidity. It's that movement, okay? So often in life, what we do is we get stuck. We get stuck and we forget about the moment. We forget that we have to go forward, okay? We stick with the slow boat to China of being stuck. You can't do that. This week is about fluidity. It's about movement. It's about just keeping going. If life gets hard, oh, well, it's going to stay hard. Just keep moving. Move around the roadblocks. Do something else. Come back to that later. Whatever you need to do. But keep moving forward. You are supposed to be in a fluid moment this week. Card number 2 is Crystal Spirit. Ooh, vibration, frequency, acceleration. Oh my God, is that not cool? Now, with this one, it's really the acceleration I'm feeling, which is really strange because when I see crystals, I think more vibration. On this one, I'm hearing the acceleration. And this does feel like if you pick card number 2, hold on to your tassels because life is going to start flying. Life is going to start happening. Movement is going to happen. You're going to start going forward. Excuse me, my throat chakra. It's right here too, guys. It's right here. It's like it's moving from the heart up through the throat to release it. So it's about the acceleration. It's about, oh my gosh, I'm finally out of my way and things are going to start happening. It is bringing in all that vibration, though. It is bringing in, you've been putting frequencies out there and the frequencies are coming back and you're going to start moving. The acceleration. Card number 3, Goddess Rising. Ooh, embodiment, empowerment, and awakening. Booyah, booyah. Seeing the awakening, guys. Awakening is beginning. Awakening is like when the seed starts to come out that you've planted. Okay, it is here. It's starting to come out. It's that excitement of going, it's rising above the earth to the sun to allow growth to happen. The germination has happened. Everything has happened. That itty bitty seed is now just exploding, and that's what the awakening is. You've planted the seeds. You've done the work and you are now opening. You are now starting to flourish. I love that card. Card number 4, the Deer Spirit. I showed 2 of these cards. The Deer Spirit, awareness, sensitivity, and gentleness. I'm looking at the awareness on this one, guys. When I'm looking at this, I'm looking at this deer looking at me. Deer's and eyes, deer eyes in the headlights. So you always hear that. And, people look at that as like it's a surprise thing. I think it's more if I'm aware of you. I see you. I didn't see you before, but I see you. And that's what a deer happens. When they look at you as, whoa, I see you. I'm aware of you. And that's what's happening if you pick card number 4. You're becoming aware. You're starting to see things around you. Things are starting to pop out you. And you're starting to go, oh my gosh, there it is. Awareness is card number 4. And the last card of this week is Emerge, Breakthrough, Rising, and Expansion. Look at that beauty of that. Oh my God, that card is going, here I am for the world. And that's what that's about. It's that breakthrough. It's that you finally pushed through all the mess. You finally pushed all through mess. Everything makes sense. Everything is starting to be understanding. And you're like, I can finally put this behind me and I can go forward. So card number 1 was Water Spirit. We're looking at the fluidity. Card number 2 was Crystal Spirit, which is more about the acceleration. 3 is the Goddess Rising, which I looked at the Awakening. Deer Spirit was 4, which is the awareness, and 5, which was Emerge. I see it as the breakthrough. Now, when I'm looking at these cards this week, this is another booyah type week. This is one of those weeks that you're going, wow, crap is happening. It is happening. Why? Because you're finally getting some understanding. You're finally becoming aware. You're finally getting past everything and going, I know who I am. I'm going to push through this. I am pushing through this. I am seeing everything around me, and I am making headway. This is a week that you make headway. This is a week that you finally become unstuck. This is a week that you start to see your hard work pay off. This is a great week. I like these cards. I like these cards a lot. I won't even lie to you. I am looking at these cards because you truly can look at the pictures and just go whoosh into them. Whoosh. He puts words down there, but literally your brain goes, nope, here, nope, here, no, here. And I think he did his job. I think it's a great job. And I think this is a deck to go after. I won't even lie. This is a deck I'd go buy in a heartbeat. Okay. I'm trying to see what a publication is. Yeah, it's just all him. It's all him. I'm thinking he did this himself. I'm not sure. But John Moseley, guys, John Moseley, look for him, looking for his cards, Spirit Art cards. Okay, so where's DeEtte this week? DeEtte's at the Palmer, DeEtte's at the Palmer. And I love that for me. I love that. Why? Because we have been talking about this event forever. You know, we started this event, I think last September, October, can't remember it was. This is when we started to create it. It's been a long time in the making. This is with Chris Fleming, Sarah Lemos, myself at the Palmer with Dave Schrader. Powerful, powerful people, amazing people that really are, you know, that love thing. They're all about that. They are the ones that hug you and go, I love you. They preach it. They live it. They love it. They run with it. And what a great group of people to be with. And I am honored to be on stage with them or in the cafe with them because we don't have a stage at the Palmer. But it is going to be amazing. And I'm going to love every moment of it. And there's still room. No, the rooms are booked. Just so you know, the rooms are booked, but the tickets are still available. So there's hotels in the city and close neighboring cities that are literally 15 minutes down the road. So there's plenty of tickets yet to still be gotten. So feel free, come on up, get your ticket, come see us. It's going to be amazing. And I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, just so you know, my calendar is open. You want a reading? Come look at me. You want to take a class? Guys, right now I really am doing more of the intimate one-on-one type classes. I don't know why. It's just what I'm drawn to right now. Feel free to go to my website, look at those classes and message me. We'll get you hooked up. The website is on the screen. It's DeEtteRenee.com, DeEtteRenee.com. Just kind of flows off the tongue with all the vowels in there. You guys have a phenomenal week. I can't wait to see you next week. You guys have fun. Be open, be fluid, embrace who you are, and break through. Bye-bye, guys.
There are psychic mediums, but there is nothing like DeEtte. Let's face it, we all struggle time and again. But if you seek the clarity you deserve, then you need to seek DeEtte. As a master teacher, DeEtte studied under international psychic medium Lisa Williams. Together, they not only help DeEtte better tap into spirit, but also build a long-lasting relationship. So many psychics tell us what we want to hear, and that just won't cut it with DeEtte. She tells you what you need to hear. No sugarcoating here. To book a reading with DeEtte is simple. Just visit her website, DeEtte.us. That's DeEtte.us. And follow the Yellow Brick Road to connect with DeEtte. Don't just sit there and ponder those questions. Ask them and let DeEtte guide you every step of the way. You need insight now, and DeEtte can help. Just visit DeEtte.us. That's DeEtte.us.